There's the microphone on. Hi, hello everybody. Let's see. There we go. Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne with Back to Earth Creations and welcome to today's live stream. This is not a tutorial, but I am going to be trying my best to be helpful to y'all. And today we are weaving a scale mail top out of some purple scales and some aluminum rings. So let's go ahead and get everything shifted over. Be doo, be doo, be doo, be boop, and a doo boo, doo 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 doo. I don't need my head to be that big. There we go. Alrighty, guys. So, we do have a tutorial for how to weave scale mail if you are interested in that. And we also have, I should find links for that. Hey Sugar, hey Becca's Creative Chaos, hey Sisters of the Hook. How are y'all doing today? Oh, and over on YouTube, hey Valerie and Lisa and Dee Dee. Hey Itzy, hey Lisa Davis. I hear and see you. Excellent. Oh, that's excellent. I love that tutorial. Now we get to do more. This is awesome. Yes, because Mama needs inventory. And I need to find my pliers. I thought I was ready. I was wrong. Oh, and they're probably buried somewhere over here. My bent nose pliers. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oop, found them. I had them under a pile of stuff. Okay. Oh, and also, y'all, we have pre-orders. I've gotten a lot of questions from folks about whether or not we're going to be taking custom orders on stuff, and we have pre-orders open for if you want your very own malachite mystery top. Now currently it is just in this like cut of top style, so it has the 3/4 length sleeve, it has the pixie point hemline, which I think is super flattering, but we're taking pre-orders for everything from size small to 6X. So you pick the size and the rest is a surprise because we're going to try to make it, well, we're going to be using the exact same dyes and tying style, but each one's unique. You know, you never know how those colors are going to split. You never know how things are going to go. So I just wanted to let you guys know that we are accepting pre-orders for the malachite tops at our website, backtoearthcreations.com. Got to nip to the shop. Be back in a half hour. All right, on Itzy, we'll be here. Hey, Al. Doom piles bread like rabbits in thy house. Or in my house, yes. Mine too. So how are all y'all doing today? Hey, Manager. How's it going? Oh, Al got to meet Sugar too. Oh, I'm Joey. I can't wait to get to hang out with y'all in person. So let me see if we can't. No, that's as far zoomed out as we go. So we're gonna mess with the tripod just a little so that we can get a more zoomed out zoom. Well, it's good to hear that you're doing fine. Erica says, hello, I've been sitting on a frozen startup screen waiting. Oh no, Erica. Yeah, no, we clicked start. You can call me Mona too. Oh, okay. I'm really bad at remembering names, so please don't be upset with me. So these are the large scales from the Ring Lord. Prepping for another show tomorrow, as per. That's fair. You feel ready? Like, what are you working on? Lisa says, well, I woke up looking like I went around and around with Tyson. What happened, Lisa? Oh, if you have a sty. Okay, that makes sense. Been making more earrings, says Al. It's bad. Oof. Bodega. Hey, Bodega says, hey guys, just got here. Did everyone have a great Independence Day? We surely did. Our friends invited us over to dinner at their house and they made these amazing smoked wings, y'all. It was delicious. And we ate all of them and it was so good. And then we had those croissants with cookies stuffed in them for dessert. Um, and then we needed to come back home. That way we could put our chickens to bed. Got the chicks put to bed, tucked them in and all. And then we went, it's becoming a tradition that we go up to, it's like an extension part off of the cemetery in this area, but it's one of the highest hills in town. And we just go up there and there's nothing but souls all around. And so it feels like we're by ourselves, but it's very like solemn and wonderful. And there's like this like little flag memorial, and we watch the fireworks go off. And last year it was really cool to just sit up there and like see the fireworks go off. But this year it's like everybody around was shooting off their own fireworks as well. So we were like 360 surrounded by fireworks with this intense lightning and thunderstorm going on. Like we were using our judgment, our discretion to be like, are we gonna get struck by lightning? But it was so amazing, and it was a wonderful way to get to spend the 4th of July with our family. So that was good. Just making more earrings. I never feel ready. This is life now. Yes, that is true. Hey Georgia, how's it going? Huggles everybody. Oh, hey Mark, old red dragon. Hey Amber the Eldritch. Yeah, we've got chickens. We we lost Honey to a raccoon like 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't brought it up because it was very upsetting. But the raccoon hasn't come back. So, but I've been trying to be like really, really like on top of it, because it's like, I mean, I was like 5 minutes late to go in and shutting the door to what I usually am, and it was 5 minutes too many, and Honey was already gone. So it was an electrifying experience, Tashers. No, I'm heartbroken, but I feel like I really let her down. But no, we've had chickens, gosh, since like 2014 at this property. And I've kept rabbits. We currently don't have any rabbits, but I've kept rabbits since like maybe 2010. So, ooh, I'm sorry, the raccoon killed your pet. Rehab wildlife. What kind of pet did you lose? That was our one of our chicks, Honey. Like but it's, I mean, the circle of life happens. Um, but I just, it is what it is. But so I've been really trying to keep on top of keeping my chicks locked up and safe and keeping everything tidy so that raccoons aren't lured into the area. But we also have a wild turtle, Mr. Turtle, in the back pond, though I haven't gotten eyes on him yesterday or today. But he's like, I am suspicious he's a slider because that tends to be the kind of turtles we have around here. But he is full grown and he is definitely a dude. He's got a big old tail. Yeah, Sisters Look says you say 2010, and I'm like, oh, that's not that long. And I remember that what is like 14 years ago. Yeah, nope, same. So we're all just gonna pretend like like it's not 14 years ago. Dun, 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 dun. But no, Lisa, we actually have a whole like channel here on YouTube called the Vonster Vlog, where I'm a little lax about it, but at least once a month I do like a garden tour or like recipes or all sorts of stuff. And we've been keeping that channel since like 2016. I don't know, it's been a while as well, but it's kind of just like home videos that I post online so that like my family who's not here can watch it and know what I'm up to. So, and it's really wonderful. It's a great gift to Randy and I to be able to go back through and see our pets when they were young and still with us, and each other when we were younger, and like to just, I don't know, it's like it's really fun and I love it. And we keep we're urban homesteaders. We're on a quarter of an acre, like right in town. But that is what that is. Right on. Lisa says, oh my, I have to go check it out. And that's also where we did like our year of yoga in my 30 days of 30. So like anything that's not like crafty, we do over on the Monster Vlog. Hey, Kit, how's it going? Katista says, hey there. Hope everyone had a happy 4th. It was a fantastic 4th of July. How was y'all's? And also, I personally love fireworks. So I love the 4th of July. But it does stress me out whenever the neighbors blew up like a whole big box, like right in our, like, I know it wasn't in our driveway, but it may as well have been. It was so close. Oh, Kit says good. It's about to get triple digit hot out here. Yeah. Summer. Ooh, Ember says, hey Vaughn, I like that scale color. Ring Lord? Yes, the Ring Lord. It's just their purple large scales. Now, keep in mind the camera is doing a decent job of showing, like, being true to color, more or less. Hey, Saki girl, happy Friday to you too. And so right now I'm just weaving a breastplate, exactly the same as the tutorial we had recorded. So if y'all had any questions or wanted to see anything demonstrated up close that maybe got glossed over during the tutorial, this would definitely be the time to ask. Jug says, I have mixed feelings about fireworks now. The people around here will set them off every night the week before Canada Day and then a week after. Yeah, same. Like, it sounds, it gets, it, like, we tune it out. Like, we zone out. Georgia says, look at you go with these jump rings. I fumble, but I'm new to jewelry making. Right? Yeah, lots of practice. I'm learning wire wrapping and I'm doing resin wrapped necklaces. Oh, that's neat. But yeah, Randy preps all of my jump rings for me because I'm a baby. But no, it's wonderful. I love that he does it because then I can just power through. And I think Maddie and Randy may be joining us a little later today in the live stream. Oh, Georgia says, why can't I see all comments on here? Are some coming in from other platforms? Yeah, I forgot to get that set up. Wendy. Okay, I'm going to have to be a big girl and figure out how to do my own bot tricks. Okay, so I come in here. I was really hoping it would just work because I wish it would stop being like, and then I click that. And then I click that. And do I scroll down? Or do I come over here? Widgets. And chat. And then what do I do? I think I click copy. And then do I go into OBS? And then I click all chats and then I click properties. And then is it the URL or is it the custom CSS? I think it's the URL. And I do that and then I go like this. And then I click OK. I think. Hey, Dana. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Georgia. Okay. If that didn't work, I'm just gonna have to wait for my husband to come down. So I'll try my best to read all of the comments. That way, ooh, Becca's Creative Chaos says rained, went to family's house for modified cookout inside. Nice. Watched neighborhood fireworks between showers and played board games. That sounds great. Hey Yvette, how are y'all doing? I don't know if I did that correctly. Oh, let her know. I can see. Oh, I understand now. Okay, so I'm gonna make that a little larger. And I'll make that a little larger. But yeah, we're dual streaming on Kick and YouTube because it's the future, I guess. So we did yard work for the 4th. Nice. But yeah, so over on Kick, whenever someone supports the channel, we get 95% of it. Whereas on YouTube, when someone supports the channel through like donations or channel memberships, we get like 55%. And then also over on Kick, there are no ads, which is really nice. So, oh no, Kit says I couldn't find it on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to struggle bus today, but I think better than yesterday. That's good. That's a start. And I just want to get as good of a closure as I can on each of these. Kit says, that's okay. I just got in Kick to watch. I struggle with Kick, but it's probably because I'm doing it on my phone. Gotcha. Well, I don't know if Kick's out of beta yet. So Kick has its own unique quirks and pros and cons that we try to work through, but we always appreciate how patient everyone is with us. But we just wanted to give folks options, and also I like to be self-sufficient as much as I can. And so if YouTube is not going to be sending our subscribers notifications, then or showing our videos to our subscribers at all, or some of these different things, then I will diversify, because we are going to keep our business growing and succeeding through whatever life brings to us. Whatever obstacles come up ahead of us, we're going to get through it. So that's why I'm dual streaming. So I'm very sorry if it's inconvenient to anyone, but please send a letter to YouTube about how they should show people our videos. So boom, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, same. Georgia says, I so don't understand all the platforms. I have a hard enough time with YouTube. Y'all, I was in tears. Like, they were like quiet tears, but they were still oozing out of my eyeballs, because Maddie taught me how to use TikTok. Like, and she sat there with me and like helped me to do it over the course of like 2 days. So I'm getting like trained on TikTok now. So, and I totally hear you, Georgia, that it's like Jiminy Christmas. I still don't know my Facebook login and stuff. So it's like all the different platforms, and as soon as I get it figured out, it's changing again. But that's show business, baby. Ooh, Sugar says, ooh, I love TikTok. Are you posting on there? I am trying to. So Kit says, I haven't gotten a YouTube notice in forever, but I always get notices from Kick. And it makes me wild, because we have been posting pretty consistently every Monday, every Tuesday. Still, we've missed very few Friday live streams. We live stream every Saturday, and then we have a tutorial every Sunday as well. Yep. And so it's okay. Lisa says, I'm looking for a tutorial to wrap a double terminated crystal pendant. It's only 1 inch long. Vaughn, do you have one? Honey, let me hook you up. Yeah, I think we have one. Wire wrapped crystal back to ER. Oh, that was a cute pinecone fairy. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple. Oh, I love my bangs in that one. Sorry, I'm starting to, if we can't be our own biggest fans sometimes, then, well, that's just rough. Okay, so here is, that one is a style that's, oh, what am I doing? That one's a style that's very, like tidy. And then this one is a style that is very kind of like organic and messy. Like, it's a little bit more of a net bezel, but both of them can be modified to wrap like cabochons and stuff as well. So hopefully that'll be helpful to you. Sugar says, and now I'm following you on the TikTok too. Yvette says, did Vaughn get any packages this week? I don't know that we've gone to the post office this week. Oh, y'all. Okay, so something that's been taking a lot this week is our niece, Abby, our eldest niece, bought her first car, like in cash. So it's not financed or anything. And we're so proud of her. But it's a salvage title. And so there's like all these bureaucratic hoops of like jumping through to like get all of that sorted. So there's been a whole lot going on in like our personal life. So it's like I left the house yesterday to go eat chicken at a friend's house, and other than that, I have not left the house for anything. Um, so oof. Kit, big sad face. Oh, I've missed you, Kitista. I used to have red hair like that. Now it's pure white. Oh, well, I was henna dyeing it. I've always been. My husband calls me a strawberry brunette because it's like coppery in the sunshine. I love the way my hair feels and the way my scalp feels whenever I do henna dyes, and I dug it. But I'm really enjoying my natural hair color as well. That and I don't have any money to buy any henna, so that grew out, and that's okay. Ooh, Sabrina says, "Hey Sabrina, I was thinking of applying to my local Ren fair. On the application, they want to know what percentage of my product is made by me. Since I buy my jump rings and beads, what should I say?" I would say 100% of your product is made by you. Um, because I think what they mean is, are you wholesaling from somewhere else and then redistributing? Are you purchasing from other crafters and being represent, like, is it like an art collective? So that's the impression that I've gotten. But if you are purchasing raw materials in the form of wire, jump rings, beads, things like that, I personally would consider that 100% handmade by you. Whereas if you're going to AliExpress or Timu or something and purchasing pre-made items, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that's what they mean by not made by you, because otherwise it starts to get a little pedantic, and it's like, well, did you ore the metal for the jump rings? Which I've had people ask. Um, it's like, you know what I mean. But good luck to you though, Sabrina. Ren fairs are so much fun. Kit says, I had in my hair, love it. I need to do it again because I'm gray now. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of, I don't know. I think there's this like Snapchat filter that like is like, this is you old. And I did it. And I was like, Granny, go. Like, so I hope I still have hair left to go gray. And I hope I go gray. And like, so I don't know. I'm kind of excited about like, I mean, I'll wait, but I am not bummed out at all about whenever I start turning into a silver fox. Ooh, Creek Tart says, what size rings slash scales? I am using the Ring Lord's large scales, which let's see. Ooh, I have a ruler today. These are almost an inch and a half. It is like an inch and 7/8. What is this in chicken nuggets? They're 35 millimeter. And I am using the 16 gauge 5/16 inch rings. Sugar says, I'm 30 and already got a skunk stripe going. Ooh, like Rogue from X-Men. Oh, I love that look. Okay. Yvette says, been gray since I was 15. And you rock the heck out of it, Yvette, too. Al says, I'm fully gray. Randy's starting to get little white hairs here and there. And I'm like, ooh, salt and pepper. So 16 gauge 5/16, which Ember says, when they ask that at my Ren fair, they want to know if you've purchased directly for resale. For instance, I carry witch bubbles that purchase resale in addition to the jewelry I make. Exactly. Thank you, Ember. That's exactly the kind of example. Sorry, I've got Sims in my heart today. The Sims music. Just getting it woven together, and then we're going to click, 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 and click. 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 1, 2, 7. All right, so let's pull out some more scales. Oh, Sisters of the Hook says, I started getting some grays, mostly in my eyebrows. Not sure how that turned out, but here we are. Right on. Ooh. Oh, Yvette says, thank you. Question 2. Can you demo the other direction someday, like starting at the wide edge and ending at a single scale? Oh, I'm thinking, because that's tricky. In the past, whenever I've done that, I've stabilized the edge to like a leather strip, like a leather belt base. So I think having something where you could like pin the scales like to a cork board or something perhaps. And that way you could like kind of bring it back down. But yeah, I think we could try that for sure. Because I would essentially, I personally weave them all in this direction, regardless of whether I start at the point or whether I start wide. So if I were to start wide, let's see if I can do this. I've kind of wrapped my little brain around it. All right, so we're going to do 8 on this one. Challenge accepted. Oh, it would be a gorgeous necklace. Oh, yeah, especially attached to like a European 4-in-1 base or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because I do think the scales benefit from being stabilized to something, but we'll experiment with that real quick. I'm actually going to go ahead and do 10 because that's what I'm decreasing down from, and so we'll see if we can do this. You can build up and shrink back down. Yeah. Kit says, I'm not upset about being gray, but I do love the gorgeous red henna gives my hair because my hair is so thin. I almost look bald and my hair is a lighter color. I get that. Like when I sun bleach, like if I'm out in the sun a lot without my hat on my little baby hairs like go like see through, and it's just. Oh no! Georgia says, I can't wear anything around my neck. I have a bad neck twist structural problems. Right on. So anything I wear goes sideways. Ooh, Helms weave for science. Yeah. Let's go, science. Oh, my brain's goo. How do I do this? Okay, we can do this. I'm going to flip them all over because I'm freaking out. do, 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just completely forgot to weave how to weave scale mail. How are you doing today, Anne? Are you scale mail yet? How you doing? Okay, so for this first row, it's gonna be super jank. So if you're doing this without a base row, this is how I would do it. If for some reason you don't want it attached to nothing. So it's going to need to be 19 scales after it's all said and done. So I'm just joining them together in one long row, whoops, making sure that they're all oriented in the same direction. Maybe. I don't know, Kit. This is the shape my goo brain has taken, so we're gonna do this for a sec. Hey, Laura says, hi guys, I almost missed this. The title says July 1st tie-dye, so I thought it was something else. Really? Oh, Vaughn. Oh, okay. I completely forgot to do like, oh, thank you for letting me know, Laura. Okay, we are weaving a scale mail cosplay armor. Like I took a new picture and everything. And I'm gonna add it to my live streams, and then I'm going to click save. I need to add the date to it. It is. There we go. Cool. Hopefully, YouTube, I don't know. It'll be what it is. Oh, I am the source of all of my problems. There's no one to blame but me. Georgia says I came in for the sale too. Oh, goodness. Well, good news is we are taking pre orders, y'all, on our malachite tops. So you can place an order for anywhere from a size small to a size 6X. And there are measurements in the chart and everything. But you basically you pick your size and the rest is a surprise. So boing, boing, boing is going to look super cool. I hope. We'll see. But so those are up for pre-order, and we're accepting orders between July 5th and July 12th. So from today until next Friday. And right on, Laura. Thanks for popping in, and thank you so much for letting me know I hadn't updated the any of that stuff. So but yeah, so malachite. Oh, well, thank you. I do think the malachite is just gorgeous. It's one of my favorite tops, like, ever. Um, but then we'll be making them and using the exact same dye batch, like color scheme and tying technique. So each top's going to be a little different, but we'll see how those pre-orders go. Oh, really? Oh, Georgia. Sugar asks, did I show the shirts? I did not. We order our shirts from like Dharma Trading, and like we're trying to find other distributors of um just any kind of style, cuz like I personally I don't wear t-shirts. I don't like the way they like I don't like stuff around my arms, and I don't like stuff around my neck. And I don't like things that are tight around my tummy. And I'm a very apple framed person with like thick arms and a thick neck. Uh, and so t-shirts just aren't very comfortable on me. And so I like flowy like pixie outfits, and I wanted to start making my own. Ooh, level 3. The water wings and neck must be free. You're right. Hoping for purple, blue, copper, green combo. Ooh, that would be so pretty. If any of those colors together in the tops, please let me know if you have anything in those color tops coming up for special order. We'll keep that in mind, Kit. Because like right now, it's very expensive. Like it's anywhere from like $10 to $30 for the blank shirts before we've even started hand tying and dyeing them. So uh, it's kind of fiscally daunting to try to get all the sizes that I want to have in stock for because it's ideally I'd have like 10 of each color scheme in each size and be like fully stocked and ready to go, but that's like thousands of dollars just in the blanks and then hoping that they sell. So that's why we're going to be taking the custom orders, and our return policy is, we haven't published it yet because I still need to get it typed up, but the return policy is that if it is not a good fit or you're dissatisfied within the first 30 days after receiving your item, because we have tracking on all of our shipping, then the purchaser is responsible for shipping it back to us for a refund minus restocking fee, because we do have to wash and make sure everything's okay with the stuff. So but no, most everything that we carry, we're going to try to have up to a 6X because your girl's fluffy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Woo! Da, da, do, 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 do. Aw, well, thanks, Maul. I was Says love the color of this. Me too. Like it's so like vibrant and pretty. Okay, and now that we've counted out all of our scales, I don't really have to think about it too much. And we can just piece these together. Oh, I'm trying so hard to not be frustrated with myself that I didn't do the right prep on the YouTube video, so then it popped up looking like last week's video. Boo. That all right. Oh, hey, Wackadoo. How's it going? You'll float too. You'll float too. This is actually a beautiful, like, I just like them strung together like this too. Ah, sugar. Oh, goodness. Oh, I haven't gone swimming in ages. That'd be so fun. I love to go swimming. Okay, so now we have our long strip. And again, this is how I would do it if I don't have a base to attach to. Okay. And so from here, I'm going to take 8 scales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And I'm going to try to make sure I'm in frame because that's important. We'd be bobbing for sure. Aw, thank you for the follow. I plan to swim at Devil's Den. Oh, it is beautiful. Like the creek, and then they've got like a lake, and they've got I think an actual swimming pool as well. So I'm definitely bringing my swimsuit. Because I don't think they allow for skinny dipping. Whoever doesn't like the way I look in a bathing suit will just have to suffer. Right on, Kit. The beast hacking in the other room. Oddly, he doesn't have COVID. Oh no! Yvette, are you ill? You got the. Oh, Yvette. Okay. So I'm going to take our second scale in and bring it down just a little. And then I'm going to hook through. And then I'm going to hook like that. Oh, Kit says, I went to swim in the lake because that's so beautiful, but the pool too. Ah! That says, I want to fish, but I can't find anything about it there. I'm pretty sure that there is fishing. We went last year, and one of the kids who came with us, like every spare second he had, he was off fishing. And he caught like some like little fish. Like, but it was, I mean, it was still fun fishing. It was beautiful, and it's right there off, like next to where our campsite is. So it's very, very accessible. But I don't know, like I'm pretty sure you have to have like a fishing license and all that good stuff too. Okay, so do you see the witchcraft we just did? Kit says, yeah, I think I read about fishing in the lake. Nice. Little fish are fine. I kind of want to rent like a paddle boat and go out and paddle around in the lake. And so now I'm going to hook through this one, and I'm going to put that scale on, and I'm going to close it. And then I'm going to take this scale and bring it down. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just hoping that it works. Okay, so we hooked that one. So I'm going to add in a new scale. If I were to do a tutorial on this, I would use probably 3 different scale colors just to demonstrate the concept. Because I'm kind of just going and trusting in the process, but I don't really know that what I'm doing is correct just yet. We will see. But it seems to be. Oh, that COVID trip number 3. I hope you're all right. COVID knocked us down hard. Just want to know what's there so I know what to bring. Gotcha. Pretty standard camping stuff, but it's so beautiful. And y'all are gonna get to meet our friend Pam. She just graduated from her medical lab science. Like she's got two kids who are 24 and like 20 or 21, I think. Um, and so her youngest got out of high school and she went back to college too. And I'm just so proud of her. And so now that, because she's been working full time, like y'all, I have no room to say that I'm tired. Whenever I see how my friend, how hard she's working, she was working full time and doing college plus the like internship for the medical lab. And so I've seen her twice in the past year, and we live like streets apart, like in the same town. So I'm so proud of her, and she's gonna come camping with us, and we're gonna get to see her. She's the one who taught me how to make Mountain Dew chicken that I made at the potluck last year for the camp along. Old Red Dragon, Mark says, Vaughn, that song starts like Princess Leia theme 6. Does it? Because it's from The Sims, I think, but I don't know. It gets fed through the old hamster machine and just comes out the other side, just humming. Not necessarily the same tune as what I think I am. Well, no thank you, Aomide. And I also don't have Discord. Ooh! Kit says, I had the opportunity to do some aqua physical therapy, and it's the first time since my bariatric surgery, and I'm a lot less floaty now, so I can swim without my ass putting me off balance. Oh no! Yeah, booties float. Been down since Monday. Okay. Oh gosh, Yvette. But that's good that you're on the other side of it, coming through, getting through it. My butt serves as pontoons. Oh my goodness. Well, we're all just gonna go and float in the lake. That'll be awesome. I have to bring a bunch of pool noodles. But yeah, it was awesome last night. When we were watching the fireworks, Maddie had brought her speaker. She has a really nice like Bluetooth speaker, and she was DJing for us and playing like some really great music, like very 4th of July, like America kind of stuff, which was a lot of fun. And then Randy and I had it go on to the 1812 overture, which was a lot of fun. I remember getting to play that in band, and it was awesome getting to stand on top of the hill out in the old cemetery and like have all the lightning all around and the fireworks going off and then like the cannon sounds from the 1812 overture, and it was just what a bop. But then poor Maddie, gravity got the better of her and she slipped on the gravel, but she seems to be okay. She's still able to like walk and stuff, but we're still giving her boo boo privileges. So if she's like, will you get me this? We're like, yes, Maddie. Okay, so this is how it's coming together. So we've started it wide, and then so now we've done the row of 9 and the row of 8. Yeah. Shugs, the stupid gravity always bringing me down. Kit says, yeah, now I'm naturally buoyant, so I don't have to read water and can still keep above tread water. Haven't tried swimming down underwater yet, but I can't wait. I was a fish as a kid. We had our own pool, and I was in it every chance I got. Oh, that's cool. I did. I evicted them. 2 tries, but it gets our like engagement up here on Kick because I'm still like low key trying to if I could get to where I am making like the kick, what is it, kick partner, where it's like $16 an hour just for streaming, y'all are gonna be seeing a whole lot more of me. We do, Georgia. The moderator is me. I was gonna try to give them a chance to not be just a spammer, but here we are. Okay, so there's 8. So now we're gonna do a row of 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7. What do you still need for it? Need for what? I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, for the I don't know, like to get, we need like a like 900 more followers on Kick, and then like I don't know, click this button and see. Um okay. So I'll need to get verified first, and then I can send them an email if I meet these below requirements. Um and it's, I need 25 subscribers, uh which we've got 24, so that's really close, but unfortunately gifted subscriptions don't count, but that's amazing. It says to reach an average of 100 viewers, which we're at an average of like 27, but I'm going to keep doing what I do. I understand that what I do is not for everybody, but just because I'm not somebody's cup of tea doesn't mean I'm not going to do my thing. And I feel very strongly that in this age of literally everyone with a cell phone being able to make content, I don't want to, that sounds weird. I don't want to dishonor myself by trying to be someone other than myself. All I can do is be me. And I feel like it's a wonderful world whenever everybody is just themselves, however that takes form. But I'm gonna keep doing me as best as I can, and whether that gets me the views or gets me the whatever or not, that's not the point. It's, I was being genuine to myself. So hopefully we'll be able to make it to 100 average viewers, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna start doing like wax pours over my face for views or something. It says to stream for a total of 15 days out of 30. And so far I'm at 10, which now that we do our Monday live streams for our shop update instead of just a shop update video, that should get me up to where I'm meeting that 15-day minimum streaming. It also says stream for a total of 50 hours out of 30 days. And I'm currently sitting at like 28 hours out of the 50. So we'll need to do more and longer streams. And then it also says to get more people chatting. And so it wants me to have 500 unique chatters over the course of 30 days, which I thought that was going to be very challenging, but it says that we have 420 unique chatters over the last 30 days. And so that's pretty cool. So I don't mind it whenever spammers come in and they're like blah blah blah, and I'm like, gotten my numbers up. And it also says reach a total of 1,500 followers, which we're at 626. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But that's what's going on over on Kick. Those are all the little hoopsy hoops I've got to jump through. Brendel says yes. Keep doing you. That is why we love you. Aw. Becca says daily problems with me. Right on, Becca. Hey Jennifer, hey Hartley, how are y'all doing today? But yeah, so it's I kind of enjoy chasing those carrots and jumping through those hoops, but that's not my focus right now. My focus is our home and family, and our focus is keeping our business afloat and doing all of the things that we're previously obligated to, like with our Craft Along Club subscriptions and doing our shop updates and do our vending events. And but I'm, in addition to, I've been kind of just grinding out all of our obligations, which I love. I love our work, but it's still work. Making sure that the kiln's loaded every single day and just trying to keep everybody fed and watered and everything. But I am focusing on, what was the metaphor we came to last week? Rotating my pastures. So creatively, I've been doing very little outside of glass fusing and wire wrapping for the past couple of years, just because between a hand injury and just getting more and more pigeonholed by the algorithm and trying to make stuff that performed well. And so, anyway, I personally need to keep learning and doing creative things, and like, enriching my environment and stimulating myself mentally, and learning new crafts does that for me. So every Friday, I think we're going to be shifting it up a little bit. Last week we did leatherworking, which was so much fun. It was the first time I've done leatherworking basically since we lost Callie. When Callie passed away, she was my little leatherworking buddy, and my heart was too broken to go over there and do what I was doing without her. But we're coming back around and getting it done. Ooh, hey Vivian. She says, "Hey Vaughn, how you doing?" I'm doing great. Like I'm pretty tired, but I'm doing great. Lori says, "Oh, hey Lori. Sorry I'm late. I was enjoying watching the mama turkey and her 10 babies scritch and scratch and get a cool drink in my gardens out back. They are so adorable and getting big. Oh my gosh. Are these wild turkeys that are just paying you a visit, or are you nurturing them your own self?" Back from the shops. Ooh, what'd you get for takeout? Turkey babies are adorable. Oh, well, thank you, Anne. She says, you better than anyone. Well, thank you. I have fun with it. Melanie says, "Hey, Ms. Vaughn. Happy to have caught you live. Hey, Melanie. How are you doing today? What are you up to?" Getting that closed. So, Yvette, does this make the brain happy? I'm brand new to this channel. You're such a gentle person. Nice to watch. Oh, well, thank you. Don't let my calm, gentle exterior fool you. I'm ruthless or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Hey, Tiggy. Oh, it's so good to see you. Yvette says, "Yes, I'll watch it back when my head is clear." I'm going to have to do like a whole tutorial anyhow. So I'm glad that I was able to get that. I made the brain juices all flowy. But now I'm going to build this one up, and I'm going to see if I can like merge the two layers. 5, 6, 7. Vivian says, "How was your 4th of July?" It was amazing. We had a really good time. We had dinner over at a friend's house where they smoked some chicken wings. Sorry, the dad joke in my head was like, we could barely keep them lit, but no, they were they were really good. And we got to hang out with little baby Crew, our friend's son, and that was a lot of fun. Just getting the whole fam together and hanging out. And then we went and we watched some fireworks, and that was amazing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Ooh, hey, David. We were just talking about that. David says, "Do you do much with leather projects anymore?" After my hand injury, I have not been doing very much leather working at all, because shortly before injuring my hand, our glow forge died. So, I wasn't cutting everything out on the glow forge, but it certainly did help. And then whenever I injured my hand, cutting leather was basically impossible for me to do in a way that was controlled and wasn't like painful. But that's been long enough now that um, I think I'm good, and I think I can get back to it. So we actually did our first leather working project in ages this past Friday, um, and that was a lot of fun. Ooh, um, Kit says, "Speaking of birds, probably going to get some Orpingtons next year. I'll be a chicken herder. My son wants them, and I'm okay if it's for an egg tax." Gotcha. Buff Orpingtons are beautiful. Isaki says, "Loved watching the tie-dye live. Everything was so pretty." Oh, thank you, Saki. I think we have like 7 shirts, like 7 tops left. And then I've been letting everybody know. And so if you just wandered in, we're doing pre-orders on our malachite surprise tops. So it's this style of top where it's like that scoop neck and the 3/4 length sleeve, in the pixie point hemline, which I think is beautiful. And it's a really nice like rayon spandex blend, but it'll be dyed in this colorway and in this style to where it looks like banded malachite like geodes. But you pick the size and the rest is a surprise. So I'm really excited, hopefully, to see how pre-orders go on that. Ah, thank you, Tiggy. Yeah, Randy and I's dads and my bonus dad are all veterans, so it's really nice to get to think of them on the 4th of July. Oh, David says I still have the pattern from the leaf purse you did. I put a green man face on it. Oh, that sounds cool, David. Very neat. It says, by the way, love the colorway name. Hobbit's not. It was, what was it? Sage green, avocado, and truffle brown. And it was the truffles and avocados that made me think of like, oh, and the sage, that it's like, this sounds like Hobbit food. And it looked all like green and earthy, and then it came out like so gorgeous. But yeah, Hobbit's not. There we go. Hey, Lita. Oh, we're doing well. How are you? How's your day going? So I'm just gonna hook this through on there, and then I'm gonna go like, wow. We're gonna close that. Oh, I'm kind of squeezing it real hard. I don't know if you can hear the snap, crackle, pop. So I've not seen any finches eat at my finch bird feeder yet, but I did see a chickadee eating at the bird feeder, so that's good. As long as somebody's eating the thistle. Hey Jennifer, I am making a scale mail breastplate. So this is costume armor. It is not intended for like actual armor applications, but I think this one's gonna look really pretty as like either a dragon breastplate or like maybe paired with like a mermaid outfit or something. But so I'm just weaving it with, these are the 35mm or large scales from theringlord.com, and they're made out of anodized aluminum. And I'm weaving them together with 16 gauge 5/16 inch aluminum rings. So even though this is woven out of solid metal, it is relatively lightweight as far as something made out of solid metal goes. Ooh, Lita says we're doing a mock setup tomorrow. Ah, Lita, that's so exciting. Are you practicing for setting up at an indoor or an outdoor show? Lori says you'll do awesome, big sales to you. Yes. Nervous over the market next weekend. Oh. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this next one's going to be 9, and then we can merge it together. Worried I won't have enough stuff. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think anyone's ever had enough stuff at their first craft show or first vending event. Like there's always going to be, I just recommend like jotting down a list or something of, as you're selling things and as you're just kind of in your booth doing your thing, write down the ideas that you have, because you'll be able to see what people are looking at, what's selling. Like taking notes while it's happening can be so helpful and useful for whenever you get back home and you're just exhausted and the brain's a bit mushy. And then that way, I don't know, you'll just have the notes. In future, you will be able to benefit from that. Ooh, that's a good tip. Ember says you can bulk a lot with good displays. Don't sweat it. Just keep it looking full. Yeah. And we've actually, sometimes we'll take down displays. Like it's been a while, but whenever we have a show that's good enough that we start selling out of like necklaces or bracelets or something, we'll actually take down some of our displays and then kind of move the other ones around, and maybe you'll put out like some extra business card holders or something to fill up any gaps. Ah, hey, Robin Hood says Glowforge and Bonus Dad made me think back and realize just how long I've been circling around your world just inside the fence. Hashtag not a cult. No, it's straight up, y'all. We started posting a video a day back in 2016, and a lot of y'all have been with us since then. So it's been a ride. Pastor says taking a video of your booth so you can go over it later when you have an extra brain cell to spare is helpful. That's good tips too, Tashers. Not a cult. Do, 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 do. La, la. Ooh, ooh, do, 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 do. So I have to remind myself that I do not have to squeeze my pliers to death to get the rings to close. There we go. So frequent breaks is a good idea. Then I'm going to put these in here, and I'm going to close them like that. And just weaving right along. Now, these armor breastplates that we make are not structurally supportive as like a brassiere or something. So I do recommend to folks to wear, whatever structure, support, or shaping they would like underneath this. And I really love these on Randy when he's got like either, whether it's a tank top or a t-shirt or a long sleeve, the Under Armour, that kind of like sleek, form-fitting, like spandexy material for underneath it, and that way it like sits nice and it layers really well with all sorts of stuff. But Lita says, I have some crystals and air fresheners they will put rocks in. I like to have an interactive booth. Nice. Oh, Lori says, waiting on the big old brown truck to bring me my latest order from you. So excited. Oh, we packaged them up today and we will be shipping them out on Sunday to be in the post Monday morning. So, wow. Lita says, they can open oysters. I have chains and cages. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's fun. Do they like pick their oyster to take out the pearl? That's wild. Like, what good fun is that? All right, guys, we get to join these together. Just experimenting, really, to see even if I can. Because if I can't, we'll figure it out. Okay, so getting all of our scales in position. So just to give you guys an idea, this is what it looks like on the front in a different color scheme. This is our brushed gold aluminum that we carry. And it is, I mean, it's beautiful. Maddie wove this one and she does a fantastic job. Hey, Brooke, how's it going? Do they get to pick their oyster and cage? I think it'll be fun. I think so too, Lita. Crowbrain is so happy. Yes. All right, let's see. There we go. Getting the rings. So now how to weave this. I love the way scale mail feels too. Okay, so there's that one. Woof. And then we can come in here and hook on that one. Okay. And now I'm going to need to hook these two scales together. This certainly is not my most favoritist of ways, but sometimes it's like darning socks. I'd love to know how to do it, but I hate doing it. So just because it's not my favorite way, it doesn't mean I don't need to know how to do it. Okay, so let me see if I can come in here. Yeah, I think I'm going to prefer hooking from this angle, just so it's all about the angle of insertion. Getting the rings in there. There we go. We may start live streaming onto TikTok as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Oh, Anne says I ordered oysters to have on my booth. So tempted to open them all before I even got to the craft fair. I set them on earrings and rings and love the different cages. Good luck to you. Oh, that's awesome, Anne. Ooh, that says one of the owners at my workplace has started the process of making friends with the crows there. He said they will be our workplace crows, and I'm so excited. Oh, that's so cool. And then Yvette says we have to get our sliding door fixed, and then I'm putting an offering plate out to start there as well. Yee! I hear they like boiled eggs, oddly enough. Right on, high protein. I want to live in the future where everyone is friends with crows. All right, I don't know if that one was correct. Seems to be. We shall see. Ooh, Lita says, I made a bunch of resin skulls, those book holders you put your thumbs in, stuff like that. Okay. I'm not familiar with the book holders. That's so good to know. Thank you. I'll have to get some boiled eggs made before my next shift. Okay. So I'm going to join this one to this one. My wrist is starting to hurt. But I guess my sister macaws like fried chicken, which is also strange. Oh, yeah, I'm used to my chickens who are like 100% cannibals. They love chicken, they love eggs. And I'm like, y'all's a bunch of freaky dinosaurs. And they go, like, what? And I'm like, okay, I'll mind my own business. Oh, come on, brain, we can do this. Hooking through those two. It is my goal to get an entire breastplate made in today's live stream because a mama needs inventory. Just hooking that on. Because if you're familiar with a European foreign one weave, whenever you look at this, I'm sure you can see the patterning of how all of the silver rings are laying like in a way. And then all of the scales are laying in that other way. And so I just want to make sure that everything is kind of lined up and in its rows. Exactly, Tashers. How are you doing, Becca? Why does it hurt in my elbow? Oh, now this is hogwash. My bones hurt. Okay, poke, poke, poke. Let's see. So I got that joined together, but I don't know if that was the correct one, is it? It is, maybe. What's happening? Something happened here. I got to be stop. Yep, sometimes you just gotta trust the process and just keep weaving, just keep weaving, just keep weaving, weaving. Oh, Vivian says, I think people will like picking the oyster and seeing the color they got. I used to watch on Facebook. People doing that seemed very popular. That was big for a little while, wasn't it? Because I've been seeing, the kind of miniature TIG welding setup for making like permanent jewelry, where you kind of just join like a stainless steel bracelet around on someone with like cute little like bead links and stuff. And I thought that was pretty neat. Okay. So I'm going to hook through this one. And I'm going to bring which one? This one up. There we go. And I'm going to hook through it. And now we're going to hook through this one and this one. And I'm going to hook through this one and through this one. Well, we are just chugging right along, y'all, aren't we? Oh, Karma's problem with the pearl show was the chemicals the oysters were kept in to preserve them. Bit scary. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we were next to someone at a craft show who had like the oyster thing going on, and they had like a big old tank, but it was by Sunday it smelled pretty rough. I don't know that they had a filtration system or anything set up, and so that was it was fun on Friday, but it kind of was a bit dank on a Sunday. Let's see, is that one correct? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it seems to be. It seems to be. We're on our last one and then it's joined together. Oh, you're good, Karma. Yeah, not knowing the colors, that is a whole lot of fun. Oh, Anne says, yes, it's the fun not knowing the colors. I had a big bowl of extras and let them choose a matching pearl and I'll make a pair of studs for them. Oh, I love that, Anne. Now, were you doing like drilling in booth? Like, what kind of adhesive did you use, if you don't mind me asking? I'm always looking for better adhesives for gluing stuff together. Karma says, I just restored a brooch with pearls. I don't know. I don't know anything about keeping the oysters. They just had a big old tank of oysters. But I love that idea. Same, Vivian. That's a wonderful idea to have the extras. So there's that. Okay, now that my brain is working a little, what you did isn't what I was asking. Well, oops. Well, I did it though. Points for me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, well, getting it started and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're gonna do 6. 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm going to hook through here. Also people who've lost an earring, I'd match the missing one. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. The descending order, so the single scale is the bottom, like if you did a diamond shape the other way. Okay. So give me just a sec. Because I think I'm going to draw it out and see if I understand. Because if I had continued, like if we had started it exactly as we had, we can just kind of ignore this whole top section instead of a triangle. Okay. So is this a triangle or a diamond to you? Because I think the way I was going to do it was going to end up like a triangle. Like a half of this one. Draw. Okay. Okay. Shadow and Bear are thinking about coming with us on the camping trip. Oh my god, it would be so cool to get to see Shadow and Bear again. Tell them I won't burn the sandwiches this time. I'll find something else to burn, but hey Lydia, how's it going? Hey Esoterica, how are you doing today? The sandwiches were awesome. Well, thank you. But I'm still learning how to use the Pudgy Pie irons after all this time. I have a hard time with low and slow. And I'm like, or I could scorch them. Woohoo! So it was like a free pearl, or 3 or 4 years ago. They didn't cost me much. I was happy to give them. Gotcha. The scales all lay on top of the single scale at the bottom point. Yes. Okay. I think I understand. Lydia says, hi, friend. Sorry I'm late. Oh, you're good. We had a wonderful 4th of July. How was yours? Oh, that steak. Yeah. I'm thinking we might do like kebabs or something one night. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to set this up the whole rest of the way. Because if you're able to visualize with me what I'm getting set up over here is, again, if we had started on that row where I was demonstrating, we would have then continued weaving it down, and the last scale will be at the bottom. Oh my goodness. Oh, a face full of steam at work. Oh, Esoterica. Oh, that's rough. Though, Laura, I think after y'all's long drive, anything would have tasted good rolling in. After, what was that, 2 days or 17 hours? I was more than happy to feed you. I love feeding people. Oh, and then closing that one. And then I'm gonna, there we go. I think we've settled on the wiener assortment. Ooh, goodness. Hibernated every day. Ooh, 110 degrees. Yeah, no, for sure. We hid for the past couple of days up in the living room with the door shut, with the AC blaring, like just huddled around with like fans on us. And we put together a jigsaw puzzle, and that was a whole lot of fun. It was a 500 piece. We got it done in like 2 days, which was so fast for us. The last puzzle we did was like 1,000 pieces, and that took a couple of weeks. And I think Maddie and I are going to be making some crocheted mushrooms at some point. We got the yarn for it, and now we've just got to make them. But I was going to try to do this style, boop, 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 that Yvette made for us. Feel secure on my tube. Gotcha, Lydia. Sugar says, oh, I can't wait till my littles are older so I can do puzzles again. Right on. Yeah, it's fun. I like the group activity-ness of it. Because I don't know that I do puzzles like by myself, but it's a great way of Brandy and Maddie just DJ, and like we're able to like do something together, but I can like tap out and lay on the couch for a bit. Gotcha. Yeah, I was just demonstrating the that's how I would start it. If it were just starting at the wide point, I would start it like that, and then I would continue weaving down. I got you, Lydia. And that's why we stream on both platforms. Ah, Sugar says lately I've been super enjoying when streamers post a link for puzzles. My kids can't mess up the pieces if they are digital. How does that work? Hey, World of Strange, how's it going? Just hello. Hey, Joe, how are you doing today? So there's all 4. Okay. And then I'll get to weave this again. And then I essentially put in a third one for the center part, and that's a full breastplate. Taking a very quick break before heading back to the shop that I'd check in. Woo! We're doing good. We're doing good. We had a really good 4th of July. It was wonderful and like restorative. And now we are hitting the ground running back at work and just doing our thing. Or trying to. There's always growing pains with any time we try to implement anything new with the business, but I know that consistency is what is going to keep us going. It's just we've oh, Saki Girl, thank you so much. Saki Girl just gifted a subscription to La Esoterica, which it's wonderful. Whenever you do a gifted subscription, it kind of randomly gives it. Like, I don't know if you can purposefully give it to anyone, but that's super cool. And so busy knotting necklaces and bracelets. Nice. 2-day county fair next week. Busy wire wrapping. So probably 400 cultured pearls in different colors. Lots of shades of creams and whites. No oysters now. Right on. Right, Lori? It's such a cute little crocheted mushroom. I don't have any of the eyes, so we may have to figure something out, but they're adorable with the little faces. That did such a good job. Last 3 scales on this section. Wrapping up a week of vacation. Sadly, only 2 days left. Ooh, vacation though. I hope you had a great time. Okay, last one. And then we get to flip it over and see how beautiful this purple is all woven together. Oops. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head, but here we are. That's so pretty. Something so special about that thing. So much space. Oh, that's beautiful. I just love it. Lydia says, since I was late, Vaughn, did you do this dragon scales? Was it already started? No, I started it from scale 1 in today's stream. So, oof. So there's one. Good job. Let's make another one. Keep going. Thank you, Mark. Oh, let's do a little bit of a stretching. Well, that's good. Like getting housework done and just getting to be at home and stuff like that's. I love staycations, like where I'm just at home. Like I normally don't take one unless I'm sick, but anyways, it's really nice whenever I actually have the time to enjoy being in my house and not just like working. Now, Sugar says, what will you use that panel for? Okay, I'm going to take off the microphone because otherwise it's going to be like loud. But this little panel goes boom right here. And then there's going to be another one, boom, right here. And then there's going to be a third one, boom, right in the middle. And they're going to be joined together. And it's going to give me dragon boobs. And I love that. So, because then I could just sit there and like pet my dragon boobs. And what's the point of crafting if you can't make yourself? Yep. Yep. But it looks super good on Randy, on like more like how you know how football armor like sits. And on Randy, I like to do the front and back plates with like a leather gorget underneath it. That way it's like sitting comfy against his neck. But we're yeah, armored tatas. Oh, well, thank you, Becca. We're getting the next one started as well. So we're just getting them pieced together. What's the point of crafting if you can't get dragon tatas? Exactly. How heavy is it once it's all together? I haven't weighed it. Like maybe less than 5 pounds. I don't know. I'd have to weigh it. I'm not good at guessing these things. Laura says, "Is this for you to wear during Dragon?" This is for me to sell during Dragon. I don't wear armor in the booth because I get tangled up in it. And I need to be like able to like crawl under the table and get things or crawl into our backstock. So money, money, money. Yep. Then 1, 2, 3. Oh, right on, Lydia. Hey, Elle. How are you doing today? So it doesn't look like much for the first couple. Yeah, these ones really are a little a feat of endurance. I just have to remind myself that I don't have to squeeze very hard on my left hand. I can just let the leverage work for me. So there's 2, 3. But yeah, we're going to be doing a whole line of this style. It's very accurate to scale and reality. But we're going to be doing the breastplates, and then we're also going to be doing the scale like bikini tops, which is just if you pretend for a moment that these are the same colors. And I'm going to try really hard to dodge my microphone. But ooh, for the scale bikini tops, they sit like so they sit like that, and then you've got metal boobies. But also I love these, and Maddie's been working on making them into shoulder pieces, which I don't know where the other ones went. But so with the same Tata covers, you can then have one on each shoulder, and I do hand sewn elastic, like this, like 3/4 inch wide elastic for underneath of the arm, just to keep things in place. And there's like a little clasp that joins that together. And we make a strap that goes across the back. That way I don't have to stand here all carefully like this. But I'm really excited about the shoulder ones. And these are going to be our small shoulder caps. And then I'm going to make some that are extended, that are our large shoulder caps, because those look really great on, like, I've got beefcake arms, and my husband has really broad shoulders, and it looks amazing with that longer sleeve um, of the scale mail. Oh, thank you, y'all. I'm so pleased. This was June's craft along project that didn't come out until July 1st. But so for all of our Happy Crafter Club members who subscribe to our monthly kits, we sent out a bead in each of the kits, and it's one of our homemade lampwork glass beads, but I wanted to utilize it. And y'all, I have to say, I feel so proud of this piece, because I've never in my life done wire work that is this tidy on both sides. um the bead hides much. so so that's how that's going. Oh, really? Do you mean this one, Tashers? Because I still haven't finished this into anything. I think Michelle had gotten dibs on it, um, but I didn't know how I should finish it. Ah, that says love the bead. I was so happy to get one. Yes, I'm just super into dragonflies. This is my friend Tracy of the World of Strange, who's inspiration for this one. Bzz, bzz, or whatever noise a dragonfly makes. Ah, Kit says, I love that in the lampwork spider you did some time ago. They're on my list to make. Yes. Ooh. I'm just taking a minute to stretch and to breathe and to just kind of introspect for a minute. Check in with my fingers and toes. All right, that's enough of that. Back to work. Um, oh, thank you, sugar. I'm having a lot of fun with being back to crafting, and it's just trying to keep up with everything. Like, crafting is my favorite part, but running a business that's predominantly online, if I don't take pictures of it and post it to the internet, then, well, nobody knows that I did it and that it's for sale. And so that's the part that kind of gets me down and bummed out. I love the idea of dragonflies. Dragonflies until one ends up in your house. A little terrifying. They're intense. Like, they are outside friends for sure. Dragonflies are. I accidentally broke one of our garden hoses because I unscrewed the wrong nozzle, and it exploded, because it's one of those, like, extendable, like, stretchy hoses. But because I was looking at, we actually have, like, a couple of dragonflies hanging out in the back garden now, and I was so excited to see it that I was, like, looking and was unscrewing, and then before I knew it, the hose had gone like everywhere, and I was just, oh. Gotcha, sugar. Yeah. And so I don't know. I'm going to try my best to keep up, but I'm also not going to sweat it, because being stressed just is poison. Like, stress is poison for the creative mind, I do think. And I get so wrapped up in my own, like, mindset and my own perspective and perception of things. And it's like, only what's woven is real. Like, all of these different ideas and fears and anxieties, they are not real except for in my mind. And so that's where I can weed them out and just get rid of them, because I don't need all that. I need to pull the weeds and let them compost, so that I can have a clear mind, so that I can translate that clear mind into my reality, hopefully, is the goal. So, like, I hope that that makes sense. But it's just, I've been so mucked up on, feeling like what I ought to do or what I should have done better, or, blah, 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 just mucking through. But the nice thing about having a crappy mindset is it's no one's fault but my own. which means I have full agency to do the work that's necessary to get my mind right. Kit says, I had my pre-op this week for my second surgery. Sounds like I'll be on very soft foods for 6 weeks afterwards, but back to normal by the camping trip. Ooh, Kit. Oh, that's so exciting. Sugars is such an amazing skill to have, to be able to weed your thoughts. It takes practice, and I'm having to practice it constantly. I think that's why I enjoy gardening so much, is so I can have something to literally weed. And you know, it's like cleaning up my workspace gives me a tidier mind. Weeding my garden gives me a tidier mind. In theory. Till I miss a week or two, and then it's a mess. 3, 4, 5 scales across. And I like to build for our base size breastplate, which fits. It's like a small one size, so it fits from like a small to a large. But then I'd like to make a bunch of breastplates um, that are a like plus size one size, so like from like an XL to like a 3 or 4X, where it's so like something that'll like comfortably give me the coverage that I'm looking for. So beep boop, 1 2 3 4, there's 5. Preach to my soul. Dude, I'm just saying what I need to hear. I hope if it's useful to y'all, take that with you. Kit says, I need to learn how to put my thoughts to bed at night. Man, they are nocturnal. Yeah, I keep like a journal, and that helps. But I have like my night shows that I'll put on, that it's like I've like sleep trained myself that if I hear Bob's Burgers, I pass out. Like I'm out. Um, but like journaling, and then like I'll breathe in as deep as I can, and then I'll breathe in a little more, and then I'll just breathe out of my mouth. And as you breathe in, it sounds like, and this made somebody on the internet mad once, but if you get mad, boo. It's some hippie stuff, but it's in with the good, out with the bad. And I just try to, whatever other thoughts come my way, I am the bouncer, that I'm like, nope, in with the good, out with the bad. And then the other thoughts will creep back in, and I'm like, what did I say? In with the good, out with the bad. And so it's, meditation's hard, but worth doing. So if nothing else, I just wear myself out and fall asleep. In with the good, out with the bad. Modern problems. Esoterica says, I just started journaling again today. Forgot how helpful it is. I got a guided journal. Ooh, that's nice. Yes. Sugar says yes, and giving yourself permission to be bad at it first. Yep. It takes a lot of practice. Do that with counting. If I lost count because a thought creeps in, I start back at 1. Amy says, when I try to meditate, it's a lot like that squirrel on Ice Age. Yeah. Yeah. And so even if it's just 10 seconds of just trying to keep my thoughts in order, that's 10 seconds more than what I was doing. So do not underestimate the power of just one good deep breath to like, and then just keep on going. Yeah. And if it's a worry, look into it tomorrow. Oh, Lydia, that's really kind. She says, I really look up to you, Vaughn, and your calmness. I can only hope to be as good as you in a life where my inspiration. Oh, wait, look, give me a sec. Hey, Maddie, am I a calm person? She's looking at me side eye. Okay, I'm gonna let you think about your answer. I'm stuck on the rug. Why? Because Lydia just complimented my calmness, and I'm like, never have I ever been accused of being a calm person. Oh, really? Oh, Maddie says I'm very calm when there's a situation that needs to be handled. That's a huge compliment. Because generally, I'm pretty excited. Like puppy mode, 100%. Tracy, bombastic side eye. No, yeah. Well, I trust Maddie's opinion. She's lived with me for a month and a half at a time over multiple summers. She's seen me at my best. She's seen me at my worst. She has seen me in my booth at Dragon. Um, so, but no, I do try to keep my shit together if I can. But thank you. That's a really nice compliment, Lydia. It's Randy had referred to it as feeding a flame. He's like when we were first together, I would just burn myself right up with my ambition, and I'd have these ideas, and I'd get so like it was just like watching someone set a bottle of lighter fluid. Uh, Booth at Dragon is the boss level, right? Like 100%. The ultimate combination of being at my best and at my worst simultaneously. Um, and so Randy's like, we need to feed the flame slow and steady so you can keep chugging along. And he is the tender of my flame. And so I try to be patient, and I try to be calm, and I try to give a focus to everything that's going on. Though you have soothing tendencies and grace under pressure, I wouldn't describe you as calm either. That's why I'm a baker. It's the perfect outlet for my squirrel. Right on. Well, thank you, Lydia. Calm like a chihuahua. Yeah. I'm just remembering the one where the guy is like petting his dog and the dog's like losing its shit. So yeah, okay. Right on. Right on, Karma. But I'm like so excited to be calm right now though. I'm making my second try at sewing a zipper on a crochet pouch. Ooh! Sisters of the Hook did a really awesome demonstration of that in her craft along. Y'all are so kind to me. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Just having a bit of a stretch and a bend. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Sometimes the scales are stuck together and I can't get them apart, so I just touch them with my pliers and it just breaks that seal. And you can see there's a little bit of that machining oil that they use. I'm just gonna use my pants because I don't have any tissue. Oh, Tasters, I'm so glad to keep you company. Like y'all have no idea. This is a treat to get to do this for a living. If it's the hot fork I saw, but I wasn't able to repeat it. Woo! When you use your tutorial voice, it's like smoking weed. I get so relaxed. Okay, let me see if I can do tutorial voice. Though I'm all worked up now, so I don't know if I can. No, I can't do it. Sorry, guys. You got live stream on today. The nice man says I have to go back to work. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye, Tracy. Tell the nice man I said hey. Pet the cats for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was gonna try it, but it's like trying to be quiet in class. It just doesn't work. So, for anybody who just stumbled in, y'all ready for some tutorial voice? I don't know why I'm being weird. But yeah, for anybody who just stumbled in, we are using the 35mm or large scales from the Ring Lord. They are the anodized aluminum, and these are the purple color, even though they may come through as blue through the camera and on folks' monitors. and I'm using 16 gauge 5/16 inch rings. And these are from Chainmail Joe. They're a bright aluminum, which is like a welding anode alloy. It's very, very clean. You can still experience some of the oxidizing that can leave a bit of a gray residue, but I've been working with these all the ding dong day. And while I've got some little flakes of aluminum and such on me, there's not a whole lot of gray to speak of. And I really like that. Nice clean rings. And we are making a cosplay breastplate. So in no way should this be used in actual combat, or I don't even know if I would necessarily recommend the aluminum for LARPing if you're particularly rambunctious. But we do free repairs on all of our work, so if you were to wear it while bopping your friends with a fanoodle, then pick up all the pieces that you can find and send it to us, and we fix it and send it back to you free of charge, though we do not cover fire damage. If you set it on fire, I can't help you, I'm sorry. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pins are my best friend for that. I'm not a sewer by any means, but pins are awesome. They're extra hands that I don't have. That's a good way of putting it. Are skills blue or purple? These are the purple ones, but again, with the light that we use, like our lighting and then the way that the camera interprets the purple. Let's see if it changes its tone if I put some actual blue, or perhaps some color correcting. Yeah, they still look blue. Oh well. Just keep weaving, just keep weaving, weaving, weaving. And we do have a tutorial that takes you through step by step on how to do this style of top on our YouTube channel. You can just go to our channel and search from a desktop. You can type in scale mail breastplate or just scale mail, and all of our different scale mail tutorials will pop up for you to choose from. My big After Dragon project this year is going to be getting more of our videos listed onto our website. That way it's like comprehensively listed, and like you'll be able to hopefully find videos a little easier, and there will not be ads on the videos, so that's going to be really nice. And if anybody watching has not, I do recommend signing up for our free newsletter at backtoearthcreations.com. We send out a notification email every time we have a new video, tutorial, or live stream, as well as any exclusive coupons or things like that. They're lots of fun. Oh, someone forces me to crochet again, so now I have half a blanket, says Joe. Need more yarn and a super derpy half finished octopus. Hashtag blame Tash. Oh no. That sounds awesome though. Sir, this is a blame Kate moment. Oh no. Oh, I'm not a very patient person, but the but thank you, Lydia. It's one scale at a time. With every single scale, it's a little victory. With every row finished, another victory. So we just keep crafting. Bless your soul. So what are the puzzles? I was doing earrings, had to keep correcting Gotcha. Yeah, the Ring Lord, not Lord of the Rings, right? Have you ever seen or heard of a double-headed pliers before? It's like how long two separate pliers. One tip is bent, the other's needle nose. I can't find it. Oh, I've never heard of that. Double-headed pliers. Huh. So would you be able to just kind of like flip it and it would be like that? That'd be interesting. Faux show. No, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. Tequila. Okay. Double-headed pliers makes sense. Tequila, not tequila. Hey, Madman, how's it going? Oh, on Temu? Oh, that's good to hear. Today we are making purple scale mail out of aluminum rings, which I think is so much fun. It's pretty cool. My wrist is starting to hurt me, but that's all right. That's just a little bit of. Woo! Hey, big boy. You done working with Daddy? Oh, I'll give you the back scratches. Oh, oh, what a good dog. What a good dog you are. Yeah. Go say hey to Maddie. Sorry, I haven't hardly seen Z all day. Yeah, this is Z dog. Hey, honey. How's it going? I've gotten about a third of the scale top woven. You had not to get. Yeah, that's my Z dog. He's 12 years old now, I think. I know they have pliers that can cut and also round nose on the same pair. Yeah? Let me go back. Have them in my cart. Oh, Karma. What a great, what a crazy random happenstance. Yeah, he's wearing his cone because he chews on his butt. Tasher says, okay, puzzles. So I saw a couple of other streamers do this. It's a web page that generates jigsaw puzzles. You can post the link to the puzzle room in your chat and pin it to the top, and presto, something for people to do while they hang out. Well, you're supposed to be crafting. No, that's a really good idea. Now, oh no, thank you. I'm all covered in dog fur now. Dog fur is always free. We are getting so close. My favorite is whenever we get to do the strip, joining them together. Yeah, we actually, I think this time next week, y'all, we may have two more cats. We are taking in Abby's, my eldest niece. She's going to Texas and picking up her two cats from. It's complicated, but her two cats that she's had since she was a kid. Are now hers now. Without going too much into anybody's business. Okay, this is row 10. So I'm very nervous for Ember because Ember does not like other cats. And after our kitty Callie passed away, I had a little bit of a sit down talk with Ember, and I was like, I promise we won't have any more cats. Like, you'll be the only cat until you pass along. And she was like, she just looked at me. I don't think she understood what I said, but still, I was like, I in my heart I had promised her that we weren't going to have any more cats. But this is an extraneous situation, so we'll get it figured out. But 3 cats, and one of them is only like 2 or 3 years old. And Ember's like 16. Oh, you have 2 kitties? Oh, do they get along well with each other? I hope. They're called a concave plier. Okay, right on, Karma. That make me crazy. But I'm kind of excited for I'm kind of excited for the oh, they don't get along. Oh no. Yeah. I'm hopeful that everybody will mesh well and then it will blend and it'll just be peaceful. But it's also only gonna be for like 6 months. So that make me crazy. Yeah, hopefully they'll all coexist well. So rent a cats, kinda, yeah. Sugar says I have 4 cats. One is super chill and loves the others. The other 3 are mom and 2 daughters, and they don't care for each other at all. Oh no. Oh. Now I have a question about the puzzles. Is there like an additional chat over on like the puzzle thing, or is that just like kind of like would that need moderated too? Ah, level 1. Oh well, thank you, Madman. My niece cut it for me. She did such a good job, and I'm absolutely in love with the way that it styles now. Like she gave me layers, and I think she did a really good job. Old Mark says, got a pregnant cat that turns up for food 3 times a day. I think it was my friend's. Oh goodness. Sounds like you're fixing to have a lot more cats. Oh no, you're good, Karma. You are good. I love it when y'all like chit chat with each other, and it helps me so much. If anybody has any questions, if they do at Back to Earth Creations, that way I know you're like talking to me, and that way I don't miss any questions because sometimes I'll just kind of be doing my thing. Yeah, we chugging along. Which y'all keeping me company while I weave helps so much. Like I can kind of just go off into the zone. Auto zone. Oh, thanks, Madman. Puzzles are danger. Are they really? There's a chat in the puzzle area, though I have no clue how to work it. For the most part, people seem to just want to puzzle with the puzzle and chat in the regular chat area. Right on. That is good to keep in mind. May consume your life. Oh no. No, I'm hoping that when y'all come and hang out, you got pliers or wires or something in your hands to that we're all prepping for our next show together. Bonding through trauma. I am making a chainmail like breastplate for like costume armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't talk ever. Felt brave. How do I do that? Ah, the anonymity of the internet. It's cool. Like I don't know. I'm a social butterfly except for when I'm not. So okay, so there's 10. So now, oh heck, I was supposed to. Okay. Oh, it's okay. We've got this. I was weaving them like I was making shoulders. It's fine. So now we get to come in here and because I had meant to make it 21 units wide, like 21 scales wide. So we're going to be joining this end to end. So there's 1, 2, 3. So I guess really we could just add the one in the middle. But then will it be 21? Or is it just going to be weird? I think I'm going to have to extend it off the side too. Oh, boo and hiss. Okay. So since I did it sort of weird, I'm going to extend off the side here. I don't know if this is going to be my favorite way. Yeah, we'll do it like this. This one will just be double wide. Or this one will just be a little smaller. Because I have confused myself to the point of no return. My brain is soup. Ooh, right on. I think that'd be awesome, Tasters. Thank you. Bless my soul. There we go. Because normally I'll get both tops up to this point and then I start weaving down together. I don't think that it's hard. I mean, it's only hard in the way that like learning something new is, or something that you have to do like a whole bunch, but it's not it's easy to fix mistakes. So to me it's like when something's hard, that is whenever it's like hard to recover from. So it's easy to mess up, but it's easy to fix too. Except for when it's not. My name's Yvonne. And our company name is Back to Earth Creations. And we make all sorts of jewelry, and we're getting back into making costumes after these past couple of years. And we specialize in, I guess we'd call it artisan education. So like enabling the craftiness in other artisans to be like, to encourage like learning new things. And whatever the opposite of stick to what you're good at, we are that vibe. Like we're like, learn everything. Because why not? Or at least that's the form our business is currently taking. We also make tie-dyes. Shameless self-promotion. Y'all, the pre-orders for the Malachite mystery tops are up on the website, backtoearthcreations.com/tie-dye. And so you can order, or pre-order rather, anywhere from a size small to 6X in our Malachite style geode top. So if you want to get your freak on, we can do that in the Malachite sort of way. Bye, Elle. Thanks so much for hanging out, and have a great rest of your day. But tie-dye is a whole lot of fun. Who is a peacock? Hey, Nikki. How are you doing today? Chrysoprase and Cornelian Art Deco. Ooh. Arcasite. Nice. Oh no, Lydia. Oh, the diamond art. We started doing tie-dyes like 3 weeks ago. More or less. Was it like a month ago? I guess it was about a month ago I did some of my first tie-dyes. And we've been recording the whole process. So I have my very first tie-dye project up on my YouTube channel and everything. Like I like tie-dyed like a jumper. And then, but I had done some tie-dyes on, we used to make, I call them pixie petal skirts. They were these like really cute, like circle skirts with like an asymmetrical hem. And I would tie-dye those, but it was with like Rit dye, so I didn't get particularly great results. Like the colors were very muted, which was nice, and we had sold all of them, but they were ton of work because we were sewing the dress, and then doing the dyeing as well. Um, Whereas, and now I am purchasing my blanks from Dharma Trading, and I'm still open to sewing some of my own, but I love sewing except for when I'm sewing. It's really kind of uh bye madman. I don't know if you're saying bye to me or bye to L, but 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 yeah, it was. I love sewing, but I also kind of hate it. I think I would feel very different about it if I had like a whole room that was just for sewing, and I didn't have to like scooch everything else out of the way and make space for it, and then had to hurry up and finish the project. That way, I could get back to what we our normal programming. Um, so, but yeah, so I'm really enjoying just buying the blanks and then tie dyeing them, and then my niece is helping me, same niece who cut my hair, is helping me to do the tie dyes. And she's very organized and has a very like sensible way of interacting with the world. And so it's really helped me to be very productive, to get my tie dyes done. Something weird's happening. What's going on here? Does that make me crazy? Yeah, that's not perfect. But I've been wearing tie dye for like years and years, and I'm really excited to finally be making my own, because like this top that I'm wearing I had purchased from like Opal Moon Dyes on Instagram, and it's held up beautifully. This is actually the dress that I got legally married in, whenever we went down to the chapel, and so that was really fun. But I'm glad to be making my own, because it's like doing resin pour art. I feel like I love to watch it, but it's really fun to make your own as well. Okay, so yeah, I want these two to just be sitting next to each other. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Oh Kyra, that would be amazing. We accept mail at PO Box 238, Carthage, Missouri 64836. I think you can type excited mark or exclamation point um, mail, and it'll pop the our shipping address up there. Bye, Joe. We'll see ya. Yeah, I don't know how much I might be off by 5. I'm gonna try to stick it out till 6 or till the top's done. But I'm feeling a bit tingly in my left hand just from my wrist being pinched. So we'll see how that goes. Ah, oh, it's on YouTube. The excited, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hey, Laura. There we go. So there's 1, 2. Just trying to make sure I've got enough scales laid out. There we go. And then I think my Randy will be keeping me company and opening me up some more rings. I'm cleaning my craft area while you keep me company. Nice. I love getting to keep you company. I cannot wait to see you at the camp along. Which, just so that everybody knows, and I'm going to mention this every live stream forever now, but this year, 2024, we are having our second annual Camp Along with Randy Vaughn. That's my husband and I, at Devil's Den State Park in Arkansas is where we're having it this year. And that is September 27th through 29th, or whatever that weekend is, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And there is a potluck at 4 p.m. at our campsite. If anybody is interested in going, you can send me an email and we can give you more information from there. Um, and I'm just super excited to get to hang out and see everybody and just howl at the moon again. And we'll probably be having a little bit of a drum jam before quiet hours start on Sunday. If anybody wants to bring a drum, though, I think I'm going to be trying to have some to share. Ooh, Itzy says, have you tried the magnetic compression fingerless gloves for crafting? I'm going to try some. I haven't, but I think I need to. Hey, baby. For once, I'm crafting during your live stream. Just bead weaving, though. Hey, Kasili. Bead weaving's crafting. That's actually like next level crafting. That stuff is intense. One day I'll get my passport and venture down to y'all in US. Well, next year in 2025, I think we're having the camp along up in either Wisconsin or Illinois, though we'll have to see. We're going to be having it in a different location every year, so hopefully we'll be able to be within a drive of everybody. So, gotcha, Lydia. No, we were in DeSoto State Park in Alabama last year. That might have been. I know we haven't camped in Georgia yet, so that's still on the radar. But we try to alternate. Last year, I mean, and y'all drive so far to come see us, which we appreciate. But I'm trying to keep it easy on Randy too. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna need a big old pinch. And a kiss.
You have a kiss?
Yeah.
I think we're all out.
What? Bro, we gotta go make more kisses. I'll be right back. We're out of kisses. This is emergency. Stop. Making messes.
Oh, no. You mean those kind of kisses.
Yeah. All right. What were we talking about? Ooh, Sugar says, well, I may have to tag along. That's right. Last year Randy drove 14 hours. This year I'm only making him drive 2 to take me to the campsite. So next year we'll drive a long ways again, and then probably after that we'll camp somewhere closer to home, and then so we'll do one far away one year and one close to home the next year. Currently our goal is to go down in 2025 if it all goes to plan. Just saying. Bye, Becca. Thanks so much for hanging out. An RV and road trip it. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Isle of Wight. Ooh, nice. Okay, so it looks like I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oof, be great if it went to Georgia. I may be moving back to Georgia. Oh, right on. Right, you're in Florida right now, aren't you? I'm so bad about remembering these sorts of things. I'm sorry. Oof. You know you're next tight when I can't look past like right there. Oh man. I need to do some yoga this evening. Tasher says, I wonder if mom and dad would let us borrow theirs. I mean, if we rented the cabin with beds, that way we work also. I'm just picturing you're gonna be leaving your mom this like janked up ball of yarn in her RV for her to untangle for you. Sorry. I don't care how old we get, we're always our parents' children. For better or for worse. But yeah, typically we try to rent at places that, well, Randy and I always like to camp primitive currently. Like that's what our camp is set up for, is to accommodate full primitive. We try to camp at places that have primitive camping, walk-in camping for if you want like really away from everybody. as well as full hookup RV and tent pads and cabin rentals. Like this year at Devil's Den State Park, they have like bougie cabins and they have like camper cabins. And then within like an hour drive, there's some hotels as well. So we try to have lots of different options because it's kind of just it's going to be the new family reunion. Um, we can just as happy crafters just get together. There's no tickets. It's you just book your campsite as though you were just going camping somewhere. And but we all just book campsites at the same campground for the same weekend and then go and just party the place up. Respectfully, of course. Oh, really? Sugar says, Mom legit buys tangle bags of yarn and winds them for me. I don't even have to ask. Oh, it's not untrue. Mom is our yarn fairy. If you leave your tangled yarn on her table, you'll wake up the next morning to a wound ball. This is the way. This is the way. Ah, gotcha. Man, y'all, it'll be something else if not to be like last year was the best year ever. It's the best year ever so far. But like the bugs weren't bad at all. The weather was amazing. Like we usually count on it being horribly hot and raining um anytime we go camping and it was not. It was just beautiful. And like we had been to that campground before. So that was really nice. So that's we usually like to vet the campground first to just to have actually been to it first. That's always nice. All right, on. Well, thank you, Karma. It's pool time. Bye, Karma. Have fun. I have a trailer, only way I can't, but I live in Oregon, way too far for me to pull a trailer for this year's camp out. Oh, we're gonna have to go to Oregon one day though. I've never been. Have I been to Oregon? No. That's I've never been out to Oregon. I've been to Colorado before, which that's beautiful too. We're gonna have to go to Colorado again. So I think if we go to Colorado, I may have to drag Maddie and her mama and her Bubba along with me because I'm pretty sure she wants to see some mountains. Kit says Oregon is gorgeous. Plan some extra time to rock hound. So you watch Bob's Burgers. You know the episode where Tina is a robot? Can you get a bunch of those? We can all join in on the camping trip. Where Tina's a robot. What episode is that? So I'm not gonna lie to you. My favorite are like or seasons 1 through 4. Yes. Okay. Yep. We're all right. Yeah, where everybody is their own tablet on wheels so they can like drive around for the camp along. Oh, I love that. Maybe we'll have to figure out a way. Just a bunch of tablets on wheels zooming around. Oh, I would love that. I honest to goodness don't know how the Wi-Fi is though out at the campground. Oh man. Oh, Lydia says I'm making some coffee, even if heat advisory. I'm in the AC. Yep, getting stuck on rocks and sticks. I'll be like, can somebody go get Saki girl? She's stuck in a bush again. Or get kidnapped by like a Boy Scout or something. Last year they kept cutting through our campsite because there was like a whole gaggle of them. Just like we were right next to the group site. And so for a while there, they were trekking through our campsite to get to like the restrooms. But it got figured out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Help, help, a kid's playing Roblox on me again. Got any games? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it was actually amazing. I was so glad that they had like loud Boy Scouts over yonder, because then we felt zero remorse for our campsite being loud also. But we do get quiet when it's 10 p.m. We try to honor those quiet hours. Karma says I'm in Arizona, so need a place to stop on the way. We have a pool. Nice. Arizona is gorgeous as well. I don't know. How would camping in like Arizona be at the end of September? Is it still just like an oven? Because I've been to Arizona in May before, and I think that would have been too hot to go camping, at least with our camping gear. We were good campers, Laura. We were model citizens, like following all the rules, or at least not getting caught. Oh goodness. Lydia says, in my day, hiking the is that the Appalachian Trail? Likely only hiker with bug spray. No. I'll ask Shadow. She lived there for years. Right on. That'd be awesome. But I was impressed at how Michelle was just like I was watching her spray down with bug spray, and like a little ways into it, I was like, that's a lot of bug spray. And then she just kept going, and I was like, if she gets bit, I'll be impressed. And she did not get bit. I don't know if any of us got a single bug bite, but it was, oh, y'all, getting to meet Michelle in person was just like amazing. So now whenever I like get ready, I channel my inner Michelle. And I love it. And my friend Christina was there. She gave me away at my wedding. Like that's like I'm super close with Christina. I was so pleased to get to see like my goal is to just have all of my favorite people in the same spot and to set stuff on fire and to eat food together. So I've got to get like, and it's tricky because just about all of my friends are vendors as well to some capacity or another. Um, so trying to find a weekend where not everybody is working, or where people are actually able to travel, but we'll get it figured out. That's why we're having it every year. That's pretty cool to be hiking the Appalachian Trail. I've backpacked 2 segments of the Kettle Moraine, like the Ice Age Trail, and that's really beautiful. Right, Itzy? We may have to take this international one day, but I think Randy and I will be renting a cabin for that one as opposed to bringing all of our camping gear. Because here in the US, we have like, Randy and I prefer to camp at like state and national parks just because there's like a standard for what you can expect for like the facilities, like bathrooms and check-in process and stuff like that. That Randy and I really enjoy. Is that the case like overseas as well? Like I'm so ignorant on the subject. I don't even know like how does one go camping? Like do you have to like book campsites and stuff in the UK, or like how does that work? That would be awesome. Saki Girl says, I used to be a tent camper, but now I am like, okay, I want my own bathroom, kitchen, and bed. If it rains a lot here in Oregon, so trailer camping and rain, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Same idea in Canada at least. Okay. That's good to know. But I don't know if I'll ever get Randy to where he's okay with RV camping. So the provincial parks are lovely. Okay. That would just be so cool. The dragon scales really are gorgeous, you guys, and we are chugging right along. So just keep weaving, just keep weaving. And this year, I think we're gonna have a Kool-Aid bar. um, so that'll be fun. I can hear Randy shaking his head. Sugar asks, so do people typically wear a shirt under the top protectors? Um, well, it depends entirely on what kind of costume they're interested in, like dressing it up, because like the breastplate by itself isn't really like a full-on costume, though I think it looks fantastic just with like some really cute slashed up leggings and like just wearing the top for like back in my rave days. That was a lot of fun. If you're mermaiding it up, a mermaid tail is a perfect accessory. I do recommend to folks, especially if they have any sort of piercings, to wear some sort of support or structural top, or at least like one of those string bikini swimsuits that's like real inexpensive and has like the basic triangle, on each side, just to keep stuff from getting tangled, because that's something that we've encountered before, and that is a difficult untangling. Um, so, but yeah, so it is nice to wear something kind of structural and supportive underneath it. That way, this can behave as like a decorative drape. Woo! If it likes the purple Kool-Aid, right on. I may have sugar-free Crystal Light as well, but that's like Kool-Aid-ish. So, and then I think the scale mail looks fantastic over corsets as well, whether it's an underbust or overbust. Oh no, Caecilius is dang, just with my column upside down. British flag is quite a pain to bead weave. Oh goodness. Do you have like a grid pattern laid out? And Itzy says, my neighbor just camps in a field, but there are places you can book. Right on. It is, that's quite a ways to travel for Randy and I to not be like certain that we're gonna have a spot, to like to set up. Um, I think the scale mail looks fantastic layered over some of our goddess gown style dresses, and it's all in how you accessorize it. But yeah, typically people wear stuff underneath it, though sometimes, a lot of the times, they don't either. So there's always Dragon Con after dark, so which is good fun as well. They sure do, Kit. Oh, right. There's another row down. Getting there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. But yeah, so we're kind of bridging that gap. So it has a nice V neck to it. Oh, thanks, Saki. It's, if there could be a color, like where, how in the commercials when they're like, oh, arthritis pain, and they'll put like a Photoshop glow on it. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, you can see the ow on that one. but it okay. Crafters gotta craft. Crafters gotta stretch too. Ooh, we getting there. We're gonna get done with this top, y'all. And that's like very gratifying. We sell these for, I don't remember how much we sell them for. Like hopefully a bunch. I try to not think about that part while I'm crafting because then I'll just cry. This is never enough. Like, but we want to price them to sell. Scooch over a little. Yeah, that's, and I think we used to sell them for 150, but I think we're gonna have to be selling them for 200 this year. Gotcha, Mark. Union Jack. Oof. Esotericus is back. I had to go be a responsible adult. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Oh, well. It's good to have things done. Because I think the rows are getting shorter and shorter, though I think we're just doing 11 each time and it's like staggering over. But we will get to a point once we get to here, each row is going to be shorter. And oh, I live for that because the happy brain chemicals just start going ham whenever it's like one more row and this one's shorter than the last one. So that's nice. Ooh, Lydia asks, has anyone ever requested dragon scale pants? It can be dangerous, Vivian. um, we've not made pants, but I have made a dragon scale kilt before, and I learned so much on that one about the importance of split rings. Because the cumulative weight on things, and then whenever a person starts like jumping around and stuff, but that's whenever I knew that, you know, we'd really need that free lifetime repair warranty. But it was very cool to get to make. Basically, it was just a skirt, like it was a scale skirt, but it did do a bit of a wrap around, so there was a little bit of excess fabric. Well, in the sense of, you know, scale mail, scale fabric, woven just like this, but like in like a really long, like beach towel size that came down to right above the gentleman's knees. But he was tall, so it was like, it was a big project. Ooh, now chaps, that'd be something else, wouldn't it? Now, what's daunting to me on projects like that is we would actually have to weave it. These are the 1-inch scales, just to give you all an idea. They're so beautiful. I love these scales, you guys. But these here, and you can see the size difference, and it really gives a very different look. All right, on sugar. Have a great rest of your night. So these are the 1-inch, or are the large, and then these are the small. So just, if I can get them to lay next to each other correctly. There we go. So those are two very different looks. And these are super cool, but very intense. And this I had woven with split rings, where each ring is a little like key ring, kind of. This is why I will never do projects like that again. Certainly not for the prices that I used to charge. Is this shaved good years off of my life. But if you want your scale mail to not come apart, this is what is necessary for that. Alrighty, y'all. I need to go stretch my legs real quick. I will be right back.
You know it's summer.
Hmm?
You know it's summer. When the water coming out of the sink.
Lukewarm. Thank you, honey. Haha. Okay, guys. I am back. Now, possibly, the ring board, and I've seen some like plastic scales, but they have like an engineered plastic scale that's very, very lightweight. And I think that might be more suitable for large pieces of clothing that are experiencing a large amount of movement and that are um, like chaps or a cape or a skirt or something of those sorts. Yeah, if you could, and you could sew them onto something, which would make them a lot more comfortable, I think. There we go. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going. Welcome back, Joe. A lot harder to wash that way, that is true. Dry clean only. So, and that's part of the really fun part of costuming is taking a concept that's very cool in its idea and finding out how to translate that into a functional reality. How many rows of scales to be completed? So that's 9, 12. So if this row is 12, and then this row, the next row will be 11, and then 10. I don't know, like a bunch. So, like a bunch. I think we have, well, 12 more rows. So, I was driving earlier. If I get a little Z in my package, if I order, I'm in. A little Z? You mean like some fur? The fur is always free, and I don't know that I could keep it out if I had to. Ooh, a dragon snot. Oh, that'd be cool. Or a dragon's blood. We'll have to figure it out. Like, I think the name that we settled on for the colorway that we had posted online, asking everybody to, suggest names. I think we're going to go with Phoenix Fire on that one. Joe says, had to get yarn to finish that stupid blanket. Ooh, what stitch is the blanket? Like, is it, how, tell me everything. Tell me about your blankie. Now who do you? Oh my god, Kitista makes the coolest that I've ever seen, crocheted or knit. I can't remember if they're crocheted or knitted. I have a really hard time telling those apart. But scale gloves that are so comfy to wear, like so comfy. If I had any capacity for crocheting or knitting with scales, I would totally make our tops like that because that is so comfy. You're good, Vivian. The crochet, yeah, it's just beautiful. Doing a dress? Oh, that would be so cool. Dragon's blood gulping. Yeah. Well, because I want to do a line of tie dyes based on gemstones. So, like, I want to do a tiger's eye blend. We have the malachite blend, which, again, shameless self promotion. From today until next Friday, we are accepting pre orders on this style of malachite top. So, and um, so, oh, Sarah says, happy Friday, just ordered my malachite tie-dye. Woo-hoo. So we're accepting the pre-orders from, again, today until next Friday. And then we will be tie-dyeing them and trying to ship them all out at like the very end of July. So that's when we'll be shipping. But we had so many folks asking for like custom tie-dyes and stuff. And I'm like, well, I have like not a lot of money right now to buy the blanks in hopes of getting the right sizes and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do a pre-order for a colorway, like a color scheme. And so let's do the tie-dye because I absolutely love it. And everybody had such a great response to the tie-dye. And so we're like, let's take pre-orders and then I'll know exactly what sizes of blanks to order and how much dye and stuff. So we'll be able to get that taken care of. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'm hoping that we'll have enough to make excess and then we can post more malachite tie dyes to the website for folks to purchase if you're not interested in pre-ordering. So we're calling it the malachite surprise. You pick the size and everything else is a surprise. But it's uh-oh, cat in the lap. A lot harder to weave size 15 seed beads of the cat in the lap. That is true. And Joe says, just single crochet, but it's floofy, thick Chanel yarn. Oh, that's going to be nice. So fluff. Much wow. Oh, Sarah says the green scheme is so awesome. Oh, I'm so glad, Sarah. Oh, that tickles me pink. Thank you so much. I just want y'all to know you guys are the ones who make our dreams come true. Like, we're here putting the vibes out and doing the things and doing the work, but y'all supporting our small business is what's keeping us going. So thank you guys so much. You are the wind in our sails. So thank you. Oh, and we're offering them in size small to 6X. And this one that I wear is a 3X. So, and not to be this way, but I don't even fill it up all the way. Like, it could stretch a bit more, but I kind of like baggier tops. So hard to weave size 15 even without a cat in the lap. Now that's true. I'm gonna have to do some yoga after tonight's stream. Ooh, coffee. Oh, sad. Sad crafter noises intensify. Ooh, I guess I'll drink water. Oh, right on, Lydia. We do, Vivian. Okay, another row. Ooh, and I'm getting hungry too. Maddie's making chili for dinner. Yep, empty cup. That is sadness. Cough is cold. It okay. But Maddie's making chili for dinner, and I'm gonna make some cornbread to go with it. And so I'm really excited about that. Because I think Randy's been kind of stressed lately. So I'm gonna make him cornbread because I love him. We can do this. We're gonna get this top done, y'all. Oh, I think it's gonna be awesome. Maddie's a very good cook. She's very good taste, which I really like. Like, there's nothing that she's made that I don't enjoy the flavors of. So it's real easy to enjoy her cooking. Just weaving right along. Just picking up the ring, hooking both of the scales on, and then closing it. Picking up the ring, hooking through the scale, putting the scale on, closing it. For anyone who may have just stumbled in to the stream, we do have a tutorial on how to weave scale mail. We have a couple of them on our YouTube channel, and that's backtoearthcreations.com. You can just check us out, and it's relatively recent, or you can search, in the search bar, how to weave scale mail, Back to Earth Creations, and it should pop up. Advert when we jump. Oh no! Oh yeah. See, I had no idea that they were putting ads on YouTube. I keep forgetting about that. Weaving through. Itzy, the soft soldering that you've been doing, that is looking so good. How are you enjoying it? Alrighty. We're getting to it, you guys. Check that out. That's fair. If I don't have a tutorial for it, I might be putting one together, Lydia. That's kind of how it goes. Hey, Wendy, I'm ready for some more rings, please. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wings, please. I'm saying they're going jingle jingle. It rolls. But why are you sad? Don't be sad. I'm just making messes. Bye bye. Ooh, run around a tad. Right on, Tashers. Hey, Abby. Just a sec, y'all. Go on through. Alrighty, there we go. Rings and coffee, right? No, it's a little late in the day for me to be. I mean, I could have some coffee maybe, but no, I'm not gonna make them. Make me some coffee. Ever since we changed coffee pots, I've been doing my own coffee, and I've got to like I need to grind more grounds anyways. 12 more skeins. Ooh. Sarah says all of Vaughn's projects look so fun. I want to try them all. Not, I'm just gonna say they are a lot of fun. I love weaving scale now. Good night, Tiggy. Thanks so much for hanging out. It's always coffee time. Craft stores, Barnes and Noble, and libraries are my happy places. Oh, this sounds so nice, Esoterica. I love bookstores. I've used bookstores are probably my favorite. Vivian says never too late for coffee. Yeah. Each row from here is going to be getting just shorter and shorter, and that's so encouraging. It's being able to see the finish line at the end of a project. Esoterica says, I like used bookstores too. You never know what treasures you find, right? Like that was one of my favorite places to go in high school when I lived in Texas is half price books in was it Waxahachie, Texas? I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly. But oh, Yorkshire tea, amen. Yep. Yorkshire gold here in this house. Hey Hawk, how's it going? Sorry I'm late. That chainmail is gorgeous. 85 more days till the big camp out. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get to see y'all and hang out. But almost all the gardening books I have are from Half Price Books there in Texas. Excellent. There we go. So now we're at, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in that row. Yeah. When I'm fighting the big sad, that's where I go. If I don't work, I call my therapist. That's fair. When in doubt, I craft it out. So now we're going to do a row of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very cool. Vivian says, I'm pretty sure I'm immune to caffeine after all the years I've drank it. Oof. Kit says, just finished the zipper pouch. And I only stabbed myself twice. Now to crochet it to the center on my can tab bag. Oh, Kit. Well done. And twice, that's not so bad. There's a huge bookstore in Dayton, Ohio, where all the books are $1.25. It's called the Dollar Book Swap. It's fantastic. Oh my gosh. I would go bonkers. Years of drinking coffee. And I'm sticking to just 1 cup a day. I figure that's a perfectly reasonable amount, surely so. think I may do some gardening this evening. I'll get the cornbread going and then I'm going to go put my chickens out to graze. Hey, Misty, how's it going? It says happy Friday, y'all. Sarah says I gave up soda but never coffee. Maddie got me switched on to these. They're called Ollie Pops. And it's a nice, like, fizzy bubbly. Vivian says family wouldn't be able to stand me one cup. Well, sometimes I go wild and I have 2 cups of coffee. Now, I mean, the size of the cup is subjective too. Sometimes I have 2 really big cups of coffee in a day. But for the most part, I just have my one in the morning and then try to keep that momentum going through the rest of the day. Yeah. We had a bookcase come down off the wall, like a shelf come down off the wall, up in Maddie's room that had a lot of our books on it. Well, no, it just had some of our books, but then we took down an additional bookcase that was in her room, so I had to find spots for all of our books. And so the bookcase in Randy and I's bedroom is now like double stuffed. Just the heavy ones. Right? No, the mushroom coffee is really good. I like it best when I drink it in a really creamy, frothy hot coffee and I drink it before it settles because otherwise it sludges up at the bottom and it gets like gritty. But I love the flavor. I love like the mouthfeel of it. It's good stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we get to do a row of 9. How much for the whole store? Slap my quarters on the counter and say, what'll that get me? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. Oh, plain water with lots of ice for me today too, Misty. Yeah, it's Rise. It has like turkey tail and lion's mane and a couple of other things in it as well. It's spelled Ryse. My friend Lori sent me a bag of it, and so it's good. Like, no, it's not like that mushroom. Y'all always wonder why I'm in such a good mood. No, it's just like, well, we'll have to see about that. Ooh, they're opening a second location. Oh, they'll get you with the bookstores. Yeah, these tops are pretty intense, but ooh. Tasher says, okay, question. I wonder, pennies are now useless here as currency. I still have a ton, procrastination or collection, you decide. If I took them stateside, would they be accepted as currency there? I have no idea. Like, not even in the slightest. You may hold on to them, and you never know what's going to be valuable. Randy collects coins, to an extent, but there's no telling. Lydia says my neck and shoulders are hurting just watching you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my stepping exercise this evening. A little bit of gardening to loosen up. Really, Laura says they don't accept them here. Right on. Right on. That's wild. Just cutting out the pennies all together. I wonder, I bet if you drilled little holes in them or something, you could turn them into belly dance hip scarves. It's Randy and I did that with a bunch of pennies. And oh man, if you want to talk about a conversation starter, all sorts of folks would be like, that's illegal. You can't do that. It's only illegal if we try to make the penny look like a dime or, try to deface it in a way that makes it look like a different currency. So we defaced a whole bunch of pennies in the name of belly dance outfits. Yeah. Well, we actually now there's no promise on the time frame, but I am feeling the calling to start a new YouTube channel called Making It on a Quarter, and that's where we will shift our homesteading videos to. Just again for the sake of just keeping things kind of separate and organized, and then we will be kickstarting back up on doing the 30 days of 30, but I'm going to be doing it in a much more comprehensive way, hopefully, than my initial 30 days of 30 on the guitar. But just doing like the stepping exercises and then belly dance, probably tackling another 30 of 30 with yoga. And just kind of, I'm giving myself 2 months to produce the entire month of it, and then I'll, get that figured out. So that's kind of exciting. But yeah, so we will be bringing belly dance and flow arts back to the Vonster Vlog channel. The next one is just 8. And possibly also some drumming. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. And some flute playing. I need to rotate my pastures. I need to do more than just wire wrap and do work. So getting to play with some scale mail, getting to play with some belly dancing and all sorts of different things is a lot of fun. She asked me how you made it fly garlic and blue mountain beans. Oh boy. No, it's I saw you taking pre-orders Malachite tie-dye shirts. We do the festival dresses at some point. I need one so bad. Yes, hopefully. We're experimenting with the pre-orders right now, just in one single style, so that we know that we can fulfill things. And so we'll kind of see, because I'd love to be able to offer pre-orders on like the colorway, but on multiple top styles, so that if somebody wanted it in like a kimono jacket, or if they wanted it as a festival skirt, or if they wanted it in like a tank top. And so, but I don't necessarily, whenever we diversify things like that and make it be a bunch of different products, like a bunch of different styles, whenever we're ordering from our manufacturers of the tops, I don't necessarily know that all of those styles will always be in stock. So we're taking it a little bit at a time. If Sabea lived nearby, I would probably have to sneak into her closet. Now, I think the Hobbit Snot might be another colorway that we do a big custom order batch in. So, but it's evolving. The seedling has only just sprouted, so there's no idea, there's no telling where the future takes us with these tie-dye endeavors and different things that we're doing. But yeah, no, that festival dress was something else. They're beautiful, and Maddie has one that it's just gorgeous. And it's so flowy and so pretty. Oof. I just not that I'm not enjoying the scale mail, but now you got me thinking about doing tie dye, and it really makes me want to get up to my elbows in it. Is it really? Misty says the green brown hobbit snot colorway is basically my dream colors. Okay. Well, Maddie's been keeping really good documentation of what colors we're using for these different colorways for like the dyes. So I'm really excited about that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to just 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, thank you, Lydia. I'm really pleased with the tie-dye. It's been too long since I've taken the leap into a new craft and taken all of the associated risks. And it's because we dumped quite a bit of money that like out of our savings to try to expand into the tie-dye. And it really did my heart and soul some good to see a shop update go really well and just everything. So it's very invigorating to do something new, I think, for all of us, like both, people who enjoy our artwork and for us as well. Ooh, locking stitch markers. What happened with your stitch markers, Joe? Welcome back from Chores Bodega. We've just been weaving and weaving and weaving on this scale mail top. My brain is still like, but I need pens. Do what, baby? Until I get done with this top. Got 33 more pairs of earrings, says Hawk. To do beadwork on. I guess I need to get started on those. I want to leave you to your chainmail. Can't wait to see the finished project. Right on, Hawk. You're very industrious. Okay. Well, you see how quick these rows go, and it's just bloop, 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 bloop. So now we'll do 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh, Bodega says it looks fantastic. How'd the inverse weave on the scale mill go? It worked out. I don't know if I could explain it to you if I had to, but it worked out, and we ended up getting it like fused back together and just chugging right along into the rest of the top. Well, thank you, Bodega. Ember, what on earth? Oh my gosh, my cat just fell down. Ember, are you okay, baby? Come on through. Yeah. Oh, honey. Yeah, how are you? Let's come over here. Did you fall down between the couch and the yoga mats? Yeah. Let me know gravity gets you. All right, you go on. I love you. Yeah, you sweetie. You sweetie patootie. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Well, what are you doing? Well, I'm gonna hurry up and get this done so I can go hang out with my cat. I was coaxed into a dual stream with Cape Crochet, and the project was a reversible octopus. Okay. My stitch markers I had kept falling out. Oh no. Okay. It's a little frustrating, but I'll get her back when I teach her wire wrapping. Nice. Okay. Ooh, level 8 Tashers. Ding. Leveled up, level up. Yeah, she's a sweetie. She's being rambunctious though. She's over in her chair. Just digging. There's 6. So now we're going to take the shoulders and then just fold them up like that. I use bobby pins. I break stitch markers with my super strong meat mittens. Oh God, I bet. Mm-hmm. She does need therapy. She's over there glaring at the corner of her chair. Oh my God, you guys were so close. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to go ahead and get all the rest set up. Bye, Esoterica. Night night. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 1. Boom. All right. Al, are you still watching? How are you doing, man? There's 1, 2. And I'm just covered in cat fur now. Okay. Do the little ditty noises. Oh, yeah. I wasn't aware I was making little ditty noises. May I ask about how many dragon scales do you use in this piece? Over 250, I'm pretty certain. We did the math in the tutorial. I just can't recall. So if you go and check that out, that number should be in there. I wasn't aware. I kept dancing. Right on. I don't know. It might be. No, it's not 500 something. I can't remember. Pastavon wrote it down somewhere and I've lost it. So good luck, everybody else. Row of 4. Here we go. Y'all, this is a freaking marathon. Normally I take more breaks and stuff, but when live streaming, I just like to barrel through, get it done, get it done. Because we give ourselves kind of production minimums week to week. to make sure that we have everything that we need for Dragon or for whatever our upcoming shows are, just to make sure that we're like well stocked. And it gives us a plan, because otherwise we'll just craft until, you know, our health is neglected and our hands hurt and everything. So it's if we can set limits to, this is what we have, this is our goals, this is like our budgeted like plan to get us from point A to point B. Um, and we still haven't really done that yet. So I think perhaps tomorrow or the next day we may take a look at what we have in stock, like already made for in the booth, what we can display, and what we have materials to make with, and then we'll prioritize different designs. All right, on. Wackadoo says, I've missed most of this live stream. I was talking to the contractor that is rebuilding our yard. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope everything's going well. Oh, and then she says, this is looking great. Thank you. I'm really pleased with it. I am just whooped. Now, also, just so everybody knows, we will be live streaming tomorrow from 5 until 7, or later, we'll see, but at least 5 till 7. Don't know what I'm going to be working on yet. We may do lampwork glass. We currently don't have any custom lampwork glass orders, so if anybody's interested in some custom beads, you can order custom beads at backtoearthcreations.com. Well, slash custom beads. But and then we can make those in tomorrow's live stream. But just because of the heat, I may not be doing any lampwork glass tomorrow. We may do some wire wrapping or, you know, something else. So we'll have to see how that goes. And then we have a tutorial coming out on Sunday. It's going to be another wire wrapping tutorial. Not wire wrapping, tie-dye tutorial. Which, speaking of tie-dye, if anybody is interested, shameless self-promotion, we are taking pre-orders. I'm trying to be better at marketing, you guys. So I'm sorry if you've been watching the whole stream and this is like the 100th time I've said this, but from sizes small to 6XL, you can place an order on this style of top. You pick the size, everything else is a surprise. It will be in the same colorway as well as the same geode pattern, but each top has its own character, because, you know, with its handmade nature, um, each one's going to come out just a bit different. And so you can place your orders at backtoearthcreations.com/tie-dye. It's the very first listing. It's the Malachite Mystery pre-order. We're accepting pre-orders June 5th through 12th, July 5th through 12th, I'm sorry. and then we'll be shipping them out at the end of July. So I'm very excited about that. Y'all, let us take a look at this. I'm going to take my microphone off. Now, I don't have the straps put on yet, but you can kind of like imagine. So yeah, you can kind of see on me, I would extend this. This is our small one size, so it fits like a small to a large. I would make mine, and this is also just for reference purposes. This is like 20. Okay, so this is our, I'm going to put it back down. This is our small one size, so it fits a small to a large. Whereas on my figure, I would use, how this one is 20 units across, I would do one that was like 30 units across. So like it would be about, it'd be wider. It would be wider. And then it would give me more coverage farther down, but I'm a bit bustier. I am a heavy set lady, but, and you know, I want stuff like nice, and I like the coverage. But we're getting this size made and everything, and then I'll be making the plus size one size, which is around my size, in each of the color schemes. And my hands hurt just thinking about it. So, but I feel like so much, it's not about, like when costume designing, it's not about making something that's well, I need people to be this size. I'm making the costume to look good on the people who want to wear it. So for me, that's all about having coverage where I want there to be coverage. It's about being comfortable whenever I wear it. So no like chafing and different things. And it's also about having it be durable. So if I can tick those boxes, that would make me really, really happy. It's a proper purple, isn't it? Like it's purple, but I love it. So, does anybody have any questions about anything before we head out for the day? Ah, thank you, Erica. The bling bra is awesome. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Wackadoo. I just finished the UK flag onto the easier US and German flags. Right on, Casilli. You are just chugging right along. You're doing great. Oh, Jennifer says, I am crocheting bags. Nice. But, oh, y'all. Now, also, something that I think is really cool is we can take this same bit of material, like that shape, and not everything is just for the boobies. It's just typically that sells well for us, and it's certainly a showstopper. But if we were to take this and to do an additional breastplate there in the center, if you can visualize this on each shoulder, and I love stuff that wraps around to the back. And so I really hope that we can make more pieces like this because I absolutely just love it. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Oh, you good, Tashers. Jingle, jingle. They are a lot of fun to pet. Okay, guys, I'm going. I will see y'all tomorrow. Please be sure to sign up for our free newsletter if you haven't, and if you would like to get notifications emailed to you, that is the way to stay up to date. And also be sure to add back to earth creations at yahoo.com to your contacts. That way we don't get eaten by your spam filter. But y'all, I have oh, when done, how you feel? Stiff. But good. It's very, very gratifying to finish this piece, and I really enjoyed getting to hang out with y'all today. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go raid someone, maybe. My friend Metz is he's doing class. Okay, so we're gonna go raid Metz, and I will see y'all next time. Tomorrow from 5 until 7. So thank you guys, and until then, happy crafting. Mwah. Bye. I'm gonna click this, and then I'm gonna click this, and then I'm gonna click this, and then happy crafting, you guys.